The birthday man, Sebastian Blanco, happy birthday.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Very old man, but
no,
okay, I'm happy.
You still look young, play young as well.
Yes.
Your birthday weekend will take you to Cincinnati, but first I want to look back at last week. Obviously not the result you guys wanted against LAFC. How are you processing that game?
I think it's over. We have to look forward and continue working hard. I think we made a very good first half. We create many chances, but I think after the second goal we lost our head and control the game and the order, and it can't happen with us. So I think there are no four goals different between LA and Portland Timbers, but we can't give more advantage.
Last year, the start to the season wasn't great, and you guys also gave up 4 goals in the second game of the year. There's going to be parallels drawn there, though the games are very different, I think, that game in New York and this game in LA. But what can you take from last season? Can you take confidence from how you guys were able to turn it around really quickly after a couple rough 2 games to start the year?
I think our experience tells us that doesn't matter how we start, matters how we finish. Of course, we prefer start better. But hurt me more against Colorado because we made a fantastic game in a difficult field, in a difficult weather, and we lost 2 points against 10 players. But I'm calm because we show that we have a team to overcome every moment. We create too many chances, but we need to stop conceding so many goals, like the last year. But we need to feel more confident.
Seba, you've played in many different leagues around the world, Ukraine, England, Argentina here. What do you find most difficult about playing in MLS?
Not too much things, but too many things. But I think more in the travel, because long distance is a lot. And some games are physical. And I think in this league, everything can happen. So this is difficult.
I'm really curious, as we watch you play on the broadcast, we always notice just how much of an edge you play with, and you know, I call it a bit of a fuego that you have. You know, what gives you that fuego, that fire?
The fireman. It's my personality, you know. I'm happy. So also I know that I need to control sometimes my fuego for at times, some moment. But I enjoy. I'm very competitive. I don't believe in doing something other than 100%.
This is year 3 for you now here in Portland. What's different for you right now than when you joined the team?
I think now I feel more important for the team, for the club too. Very adapted with my family too, mature. I think I know the league, I know everything. So always I try to feel confident, but I think now I feel more.
Let's get into now Sunday's match for you guys against expansion team FC Cincinnati. They had been in the USL for the past 3 seasons where they had tremendous success on and off the field and essentially earned an MLS expansion spot. They're led by Alan Koch, who was their coach in USL. Before that was in charge of Vancouver Whitecaps 2, also in USL. They feature several familiar faces and former Timbers. Fernando Adi is their lone designated player. Elvis Powell, Darren Maddox also on the squad. Eric Alexander is on the team. Former Timber Pa Moduka is also an assistant coach for them. Sebastian, let's start there. Playing against guys like Fernando Adi, Elvis Powell, Darren Maddox, people you know so well, your former teammates. What will that be like, and can you get any advantage from knowing those guys so well?
First one, I'm happy to see them again. I think they know us very well, and we know them. So I think who better use this, we surely take advantage. But it will be no easy, of course.
Cincinnati's playing in their first ever MLS home game. As a player, how do you handle that atmosphere?
I love it. I love it because the game's with a lot of people and with all rivals, so I love it personally. I think we have to play with their anxiety. They will want show the best performance at home, but I think we need to be ready to show our best effort and our experience.
We were talking about it briefly before we came on, but they play in a college football stadium, an environment that you guys have never been to. When you go into a new stadium like that, how do you get yourself ready for the game? How do you kind of try to learn about the environment?
The first one, I go to the stadium before the warm-up, I go look the field, the stadium. But for me, it's the same. When I go inside, I can see nothing around me.
Yeah.
I only concentration inside. So for me, every place is amazing to play soccer. If full stadium, better.
Sebastian,
Yeah,
it will definitely be full in Cincinnati. You know the crowd will be up for it. I know you guys will as well. Thanks for coming on Timbers in 30. Happy birthday and good luck this weekend
Thank you very much.
in Ohio.